Ladies and gentlemen, my name is the Valiant David Cartman, and I'm here to inform you that the story did not finish, but the legacy continues. Roman Reigns' reign still continues. I'm gonna get to that match because I want to talk about the other WrestleMania matches first. One thing about this night two, it wasn't as good as night one. I feel like it would have been better if they took some of the matches from night one and like switched them with some of the ones night two, so it could be a little more equal. But it wasn't as good as night two and as night one. But let me go through each match. So the first match was Brock Lesnar versus Omos. Now I knew this match was gonna be like quick, but it was quicker than quicker than I thought it was gonna be. By the way, I took some pictures on Instagram of WrestleMania, so go follow me at the Valiant David Kaufman, so you can see those photos. I'm sure you probably already seen all of them, but I mean, maybe you missed them. Maybe you were like, no, maybe you missed it. Maybe you didn't watch WrestleMania. You can go take a look. So, Omos, but bro, it's so crazy seeing Omos. I mean, Brock Lesnar being thrown around, like Omos just picking up, like tossing down, and Brock Lesnar was red, bro. Like because bro does not get slammed like that. I think I remember the last person who did that, slammed him like that. But bro, Omos was manhandling him, bro, and obviously then we saw German suplex, and three German suplex, the Suplex City, and F5. And surprisingly, Brock Lesnar held him. I thought it was gonna be like pick him up like for 2 seconds and F5. He held him for a couple seconds, then F5 them. So, and at one point I thought maybe Omos, but then obviously, because at one time he lifted him, but they dropped him. I was like, okay, he can't pick him up. But then he picked him up, F5, and Brock Lesnar wins. I don't know, like I guess I know like Omos is younger talent and Brock Lesnar not putting over the younger talent. But bro, you telling me anyone would like seeing Omos beating Brock? No. So good, so decent match. The moment was good, but could have gone a little bit longer. But kind of expected that. So the next match, I'm trying to remember. I think it was the women's tag team showcase match, and it was like 5 times worse than the men's. It had those cool moments. It got the sharpshooter, the double sharpshooter. That was cool, and Raquel throwing Liv on top of everybody. But that was pretty much it. And Ronda and Shayna did nothing in the match, and then she got in, put armbar shot, he tapped out, and they win. So it was like it could have gone longer. Like these matches, like that don't mean anything. They should at least go for a little longer, and be entertaining. Because the men's one was like super entertaining. It was super fun, and the women's one was just like the right winner won, but it was like nothing happened. So, and Shayna didn't turn on Ronda, so I think they're gonna stay together a little bit longer until like maybe somewhere in the future. I'm assuming they're probably gonna have a match between Lita and Becky Lynch for the women's tag team titles. That match will be cool, but right now I'm talking about WrestleMania. It was bad, that match. The next match, Gunther versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus. Now, I have mixed feelings. I liked the match, but it didn't. Maybe I didn't know what to expect. I thought it was gonna be a lot of beatdown, and it was. People were saying it was match of the night. Like, I don't know. I just kind of felt like I expected a lot more from something match of the night. Maybe I'm just being dumb right now, but I liked the match. I liked it. In total, liked the match. A lot of beats of battering, chops, bro, and those chops they look super loud, bro. They're making like you can hear the noise from like all over the arena, bro. I wasn't there, by the way. I make it sound like I was there. I wasn't there. I was at home watching on TV, but bro, those chops were loud, bro. I imagine being there. I'm trying to imagine being there. Like how loud are those chops? But and Sheamus, I think all the chests were red, bro. Now I'm looking back, all their chests were red, and all the near falls, claymores. Sheamus kicked out, bro kick. Gunther jumped, um, power bomb Sheamus onto Drew. Another power bomb. Gunther wins, and that's actually a big win for Gunther. He just pinned Drew McIntyre, former WWE champion, but Gunther retained, and I kind of felt. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm because I didn't get to watch Gunther versus Sheamus, so I'm not sure. I think they released it. I think they put it on the WWE channel. I'm gonna watch that match probably, and then maybe decide look into this WrestleMania match and decide if it was that good. But overall, it was good. Like it's just the beating, fighting. There's no like skill. It was just punching, throwing, all that amazing. And then the next match, I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, Bianca versus Asuka. This match was kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. So I expected this match to be one of the craziest matches. Like I was like yesterday, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, night one, Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley was crazy. So I expected, okay, this match has to be crazy or even crazier. But it wasn't. I was expecting to see some like they're gonna be like ruthless and like Oscar was gonna be ruthless and stuff. But it wasn't like that. They were just. I mean, nothing was bad. It's just like, they didn't do much. Like, it was like this match could have easily been on Raw. It would have been fine like that. And honestly, Oscar kind of probably should have won. Like she brought. Like I feel like they messed up with Oscar's new character, because first of all she wasn't even that ruthless. Like she in the match she wasn't that ruthless. Like to be honest, and like she was more ruthless than Elimination Chamber. Like I wanted to see Oscar doing all her swinging, kicking, all her submission, all the stuff on Bianca, but she didn't do that. There was no like such ruthless thing. She didn't even get the spit on her. That sounded so weird, but she didn't even do the mist on her. So and that's pretty much Oscar's thing. But nothing much happened. There was no like super near fall. Like looking back at Bianca, the last few WrestleMania matches of Bianca Belair, those two were crazy. Sasha Banks was crazy, and Becky Lynch was crazy match. This match was just like not that much. Like it would have been cool if Asuka kicked out of the KOD. And like there was no near fall. There was no like, oh, is this gonna happen? And Asuka didn't even get her like new armbar submission in. Like she didn't do her new like submission, whatever. Like she didn't even do that. Nothing that much happened. There was no like ruthless stuff. There's no crazy thing. It was just kind of disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. So then the next match, it was. I'm trying to remember. I'm gonna forget. I don't want to forget. Okay, Bobby Lashley came out. I thought he was gonna have a match. He just came out with the trophy. Honestly, the Andre Giant Memorial Battle thing, I don't know if it even matters or not. Like it doesn't feel prestige. Like they hold it for a few days, maybe a week or two, and then they don't do it anymore. And it's like, okay, cool, they won that. Also, Bobby Lashley. Wow, it would have been maybe a little more interesting if LA Knight or Bronson Reed won it, but I know I like Bobby. He doesn't need to. Why Andre Giant Memorial doesn't mean anything to him. But missing match. I'm so missing match. I'm gonna be pissed if I miss a match. Oh wait, I almost missed this. Shane McMahon returned. So basically, the Miz was angry at Snoop Dogg, and it said, "You made me wrestle yesterday. Why'd you do that?" And Snoop Dogg was like, "Man, like, shut your mouth." And then Shane McMahon came out, and I was like, "Whoa," because first of all, they fired him last. I remember like last year was in the Royal Rumble, and then after they fired him, so I guess so cool. It was a good return. And then we're gonna see Shane McMahon versus The Miz, and I was like, okay, at least this is not Miz versus Pat McAfee. I was like, but then again, Shane McMahon's kind of old. He's like 52, 53. So he was jumping. I was like, oh, Shane McMahon, like flexible for his age. Then he fell. Then he fell. And I think he broke something because he wasn't getting up. I don't think that was planned. Bro, he really just fell. That was like. So then, okay, Snoop Dogg came in and solved the problem. He punched the Miz, had a match with the Miz, did a people's elbow, a Snoop elbow or a dog elbow, and bro, he made it look. Bro, he wasn't running. He was just walking, and then big onto the Miz. Bro, that was entertaining. Like I'm glad they're able to recover and like, kind of, like pretend that didn't happen. Like, but bro, they kind of botched Shane McMahon return. But and also like I noticed in the commentary that they made references to wrestlers who were fired. I'm not like, I think I've heard some names is like, whoa, did you just mention that? But then the main event, Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns. This match was crazy. I'm not gonna talk about the ending for now, but this match was crazy. Like Roman was dominating Cody, and they had a table spot. Cody threw him on a table, and we saw Sol Sikoa like interfere, like a chair shot, and he hit him with the belt, but ref heard it, so he kicked him out. Roman was gonna pull Rey Mysterio and whoop Cody with the belt, but Cody got Crossroads. 1-2. Obviously, Roman's not gonna lose to one Crossroads, so he needs like 5 of those or 3 of those to beat him. So we saw Cody try to go for a kick, the disaster kick, Superman punch. There was so many crazy moments. I'm trying to go over all of them. I think we saw another Crossroads, and we saw a spear. We saw Usos come in, super kicks. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, the new tag champs come out, take the Usos out. Spear, Cody kicks out because it's Cody Rhodes. So, and then guillotine, and at this I was like, oh, I think it was like at that point I was like, oh my gosh, he's gonna fade, he's gonna pass out. Because he looked like he was passing out, like he wasn't moving. It was like, no, not like this. Like I was like sitting down. My family was there with me watching. I was like, bro, not like this. But about to pass him out. But then he got out of it. They really made it intense with the guillotine. So he got out of there. Then we see a Crossroads. He's gonna do the triple Crossroads, a second Crossroads. I was like, this is the moment. I was freaking out. I was like, bro, he's about to do it. He's about to beat Roman. But then Paul Heyman comes out. I was like, bro, no, Paul, stop, Paul, stop. Then Sol Sikoa, Samoan Spike, and bro was choking. I was like, bro, is he about to pin off us? And then spear. I was like, okay, Cody's gonna kick out. It's gonna be a crazy moment. 1, 2, 3, and I was there, and I was like, bro, like I didn't even believe it. Then the music hits, and I was like, oh my gosh! I thought maybe he kicked out. I just didn't notice, but no, Roman's music was playing. I was like, he really didn't, because I thought in my prediction video I told you he won. He debuted at WrestleMania. Oh no, he returned to WrestleMania, beat Seth Rollins. Then Hell in a Cell he won with a broken pec. Still won the match. Was injured, returned to the Royal Rumble, won the Royal Rumble, ended Sol Sikoa's undefeated streak. Then I already know I missed the match, and I feel so stupid. I'm gonna talk about it later. Before I talk about Cody Rhodes, Finn The Demon, Finn Balor versus Edge. I can't. How did I forget about that match? How? See, I don't get myself sometimes. Sometimes, okay, but Russell Crowe made an appearance. He did a little thingy for Edge. Said you must take out the Demon in his home in his strongest form. You know Russell Crowe style. Edge came out with his mask. Cool, cool. I'm glad he didn't wrestle, and I was like, bro, he's not about wrestling that, right? He came out the Brood. I was like, bro, this is sick. I never heard of it. I was like, bro. But then the Demon came out. It wasn't purple, because I think maybe they're gonna do purple black since Judgment Day colors. But now, bro, they got black, red, and purple. They got everything in the Demon. Wait, what? Okay, but Demon came out, and 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 he was like spraying this like purple thingies around, like, and this match was also really good. I like this match. It was a lot of spots. I thought they were gonna break out the cage. They didn't do that. That's fine. They don't, in Hell in Cell matches they don't always have to break out the cage. But they used a lot of weapons. But Demon was not taking nothing. Edge trapped him with the candlesticks, beating him up. Didn't do nothing. And then they got the ladder. Edge did a Impaler DDT execution from the top. He did a Prelude or kill switch, Christian's finishing move. And actually mentioned Christian in commentary. It was like, whoa. They just mentioned Christian. So then we saw Spear. Edge kicked out. Then he put him on the table and he's about to do a Cody. He climbed the cage. About to climb the cage and do a Cody Gras onto Edge on the table. Edge moved. I would have rather they didn't do that, but then again, Edge would have died if that would have happened. And actually, like, Edge threw a ladder at Finn Balor, and actually, I think Finn Balor was bleeding. Like, they said that, like, someone was bleeding, so I couldn't tell because he was wearing all the makeup on his face, so I wonder, how can you see with all that makeup? He must be used to it, honestly. But they kept fighting. Edge did the chest thing again, and that was the win. I thought Finn Balor was definitely going to win this, and I kind of feel like Finn should have won it. I don't think Edge needed to beat Finn. I do hope this is the last match, because I feel like no one's going to be interested if they do another one. Like, I don't know what else they can do. But I really thought Finn was going to win this. I think, honestly, Finn should have won this, but it was fine. I don't mind Edge winning. This might be, I think this is probably going to be Edge's last WrestleMania match. So, solid last WrestleMania match for Edge. But now back to the main event. Sorry, I got mixed up there. I know I'm trying to be professional, but and I will, let's continue. Bro, I cannot believe I still can't believe that Roman Reigns won. I really, because it's like, I know 1,000 days will be crazy, but I think after all Cody Rhodes did, all the years they're gonna Cody's gonna win. Like, how, how hard he worked to just get there. Was a big thing for Cody, and it's like he has to win. Cody has to win. But now, bro, Roman Reigns is still the one. On my back it says "We the Ones." I'm gonna try to turn it around. Can you see it? It says "We the Ones." We the Ones. Come on. You see it there? We the Ones. Roman is still the one. I hope you guys saw it, because if you didn't see it, then I'm sorry. But I know this shit's kind of outdated, but the bloodline. I mean, at least Roman Reigns still is only a title. So I'm wondering now. So I was thinking maybe someone's gonna jump him off their match. No, people are saying The Rock, but it's not just gonna happen randomly unless they really. It would maybe it's SummerSlam, but I doubt it. Rock and Roman has to have a WrestleMania match. But are they really gonna have Roman hold it for a whole another year? Like, who else is gonna fight him for another whole year? I can name a few, like 3, like AJ, Bobby, Randy, but none of those are like, I mean, except for maybe for Randy, but none of those, and Bobby, but none of those are like names you think would be, or I don't know, bro. Like, who else is fighting Roman. And I think it has to end this. It has to end this year. There's no chance it goes on. There's no chance. But I feel like I have one name in mind, and and maybe SummerSlam, maybe Hell in a Cell, Clash of Champions. I don't know if they will do Clash of Champions, but it has to be main event Jey Uso. That's the one thing is beating Roman. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think Rock's already gonna be 51 by next WrestleMania, so I doubt it. I I don't want the Rock pulling a Shane McMahon, falling and then breaking something, like and it has to be Jey Uso. It has to be Jey Uso. It's not gonna be Sammy. Sammy already tried in Quebec, and it's like they're not gonna have him win outside of Quebec, so that would be stupid. So Kevin Owens is already like fought him 4 times. Not gonna happen. Jey Uso. It just makes sense. Or Solo Sikoa would be interesting, but come on, Jey Uso. Jey Uso. So I don't know, and I want to see where the Bloodline storyline's gonna go. Like because the Usos lost their titles. So I'm wondering, what Roman's gonna say about that. I wonder what Roman's gonna do. But it wasn't bad. Night 2 wasn't bad. It's just some. I mean, then again, okay. The last time, okay, Roman and Cody, Edge, and Dean. I know some people are gonna complain about Edge versus Finn because first of all, Finn didn't win, and that means the Demon lost, and also because they could have. I felt Edge versus the Finn Balor could have done more stuff, but honestly, I didn't mind it. I liked it. I honestly could have. It would have been. I think it should have been. I feel like it should have been more brutal. I'm not gonna. Not thinking about it. Edge versus Finn should have been more brutal. Like I don't think they had to go off the cage, but maybe look a coup de grace onto a table or coup de grace from a ladder. Even though that probably will kill Edge, but come on, not maybe not kill. I'm just joking, but it should have been more brutal. Like especially with Demon. Oscar versus Bianca should have been just more, more intense and just more crazy. Um, Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. Sheamus wasn't bad. It was good. I liked it. We could have maybe done a little bit more, but it wasn't that bad. I wouldn't change too much about that one. Brock versus Omos should have gone a little bit longer, but it was good for what it was. It had the moment, so that was good. Women's tag team match should have had not that tag. Wait, yeah, women's tag team match should have had like more moments, more stuff because it really nothing happened. Like the I'm glad with the who won, but and who's gonna fight Bianca? I don't know who's gonna fight Bianca next. I don't know what's gonna happen next, and that's a good thing. It could either be a good thing or a bad thing. It could be a bad thing because it could be dumb stuff. It could be Bianca facing I don't know someone dumb like I don't Chelsea Green, Kamala, whatever. Roman Reigns this will also be bad. I feel like Roman's not gonna fight like SummerSlam, maybe Backlash, but he's probably not gonna have a match, or maybe Hell in a Cell. He's either gonna have a match Backlash, Hell in a Cell, or SummerSlam. He's probably not gonna wrestle too often because I doubt it, especially now. I think they're just building up to 1,000 days, so and yeah, they're definitely gonna do 1,000 days. I'm thinking maybe they won't. They obviously will. So like it'll be like May, June when he is 1,000 days, like around that. I think I think around that. So it it was good. In total, like combined the nights, this WrestleMania was like crazy, and also it just leaves me with what's next. What's next? What's next for Rhea Ripley? What's she gonna do on SmackDown? Is Judgment Day moving to SmackDown? Is Rey Mysterio and Dominic's story still gonna go? Because it looks like it might not be over, but probably will be. What's his LWO faction gonna do? What are they gonna do in the future? Um, who are gonna be some of the challengers? Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and their tag team run better be good. I think Street Profits. Now I'm thinking about Street Profits. Street Profits since they won the tag team showcase, so they probably face Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Maybe even Street Profits heel turn. That's a little far fetched though, so probably not. But Um, what other questions? Is Charlotte Flair gonna retire? That's a good question. What's Damage Control gonna do? Are they buried? Maybe. How much longer are Becky Lynch and Lita gonna hold their tag titles? Probably gonna lose it to Ronda and Shayna though. All these questions. All these questions. But like I said, the story, the story could not. Isn't it gets even though WrestleMania was in Hollywood, there was no happy ever after for the American Nightmare. But the legacy of the Bloodline or Roman Reigns continues. And that's a great way to end this video. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell, so you get the privilege of watching me, and I get the pride of entertaining you. Valiant out.